I'm feeling some sort of way, though. Looking all kinds of fresh, she licking all kinds of lips. Better not play with cash. I'm pulling up kinda threatening.
We're good.
Welcome,
bro.
ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to What Do You Bring to the Table? I'm your host, Tubbs Teletubbies, and I'm never alone. I've always got a special guest, and today we've got Generation's Pretty Boy.
Well,
the original Pretty Boy. Karabo Maseko. Hey, Tara. You good, pa?
Great, man.
Nice, man. How
Yes,
you
sir.
been? How have you been?
Oh, man, you know, by God's grace, it's up here, lumping chamas,
sir.
life.
Your life.
Nothing
In
else.
December.
Like that.
We vibing.
Pellet.
Standard procedure.
Ikalamat.
Yeah, we see, Maji, you got leaner there. Eh? You got leaner.
Don't be like that.
I'm not
dog.
being like that. You got leaner.
Hey, I think to be quite honest with you, bro, because I haven't trained the whole year.
Yeah?
The whole year. It's the first time I've never actually hit the gym.
At all.
At all. I think I wouldn't even lost 2 days without training. And this year, I haven't been to the gym, not even once. But I think mostly what happens is you get so invested in doing something every day, and I think I'm so immersed in what my character is that everything else doesn't matter if it's not about that. And I am here where I am today.
Yes, sir.
Because of my discipline and what I was, but not because I think I'm very comfortable where I am. You become very nonchalant. You're just like, so you born.
It's like when I'm there.
I'm gonna be born boy. The whole year 365.
Yeah, could never be me. I feel like even a week and a half without gymming, I feel whack. I feel completely out of whack. But besides that point, we don't care if you leave.
I used
or
to be
not.
like that, man. I used to be like that.
Hey, but we've been trying to get you, man.
We've
been trying to get you.
You know, the first time we spoke about this.
We spoke about the first time, but are you willing to share as to why we couldn't get you the first time?
No, that's too personal. The first time, it was a beautiful moment, but it's my moment, and I think I just want to keep it a secret for as long as I can, because if it's I want to know more your movie, man.
That's true. I believe in
they don't, and you can't. And never mind. Let me actually.
I see Bambela, but you know, the one thing that stuck with me, I remember the first time we had a conversation, 2020, when I was still a Gen coming up. We were in the artist lounge.
Yeah.
And we spoke about your journey.
Yeah.
And how your mom was so fixated on you first getting an education.
Yeah.
And then doing the arts.
Yeah. True.
Tell us, how did you navigate that entire obstacle?
To be quite honest with you, it was not manipulation. I manipulated the situation because I applied at every single university. I think I got accepted at. I think only one of them didn't accept me, which was Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why you want to go there, but okay, as a black man.
No, boy, you want to apply everywhere you can.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You just want to apply everywhere you can so that you get the education that you worked so hard to attain, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Excuse my French. Namasemba. Eskila. I don't even know what I was good, bro. So,
what did you study?
I did business law.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I picked Johannesburg for a specific reason. The old lady gave me, "Hi, son. Akunamntwana wami mina ozohamba yoyenza actor or yoyenza music or whatever." But those were my talents. Those are things that I was actually talented in.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go to school for that, you know. And where I come from, those things are extramural activities. So after school, you do that. You don't get accredited for it, nothing. It's just something you want to do.
For fun, as a hobby.
As a hobby.
Not realizing that you can actually monetize
Do you
this
understand
and
that?
become a
Because
big deal.
I'm from a mining town.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be a teacher, a doctor, an engineer, an artisan, all of that stuff, you know.
Yes.
But that was never me, bro. I always knew that I like to see people's reaction when I do something, when I wear somebody else's skin and I take on a character of somebody else, or whether I'm singing. And I like to see that kind of reaction.
Hey,
and
this man
reception.
can sing as well.
Well, my boy, yes! I don't sing.
Oh,
But anyway, so
I
chose.
Yo, dog, I miss church.
So I left. I chose UJ or let's say UJ specifically for a reason, because I knew that if ever I was going to take my talents anywhere, it's Joburg.
Yeah.
So I chose to study in Joburg, but at the same time, I used to go out and go to. I think the first place I went to was, what's that place? That production company?
Ziningi, Baba.
Yo TV. Urban Brew.
Urban Brew. That was literally on my mind.
Yeah, so going to Urban Brew, going to Red Pepper, going to these places where you asking them, say, where is this place? Can I get the dicks? Yeah, it's here and here and here and here. You go there, we have to say, how do I get in here? What's going on? And they tell you straight up, no, you don't have an agency, Buffalo.
Yeah.
You have an agency, and then it's okay, sharp. You need an agency. You don't know these things.
Yeah, and the thing I like about you, and there's so much power in what you're doing, is because you ask the questions that you don't know the answer to.
Precisely.
And I feel like that's how people actually succeed. And that's the difference between people who succeed and don't succeed. Exactly. What do you exactly want?
Exactly.
Once you find out exactly what you want, you can formulate the right questions and authorize questions like what you've done. Okay, how do I get in? Get yourself an agent. Cool.
Yeah.
What is an agent? How do I get an agent? And then you moved accordingly.
Yeah.
And then you got what you wanted. Nah? And what was your first gig?
My first gig was, I think I went to, shout out to Sive Nkungwana. Yo, that surname always kills me. But Sive, anyway, shout out to Sive. She gave me my first big break.
Yeah.
It was crazy on ETV at the time. And I was in my second year, I think. Yeah, second year. This is 2014. 14, 15. Yeah, 2014.
That's when you don't even know your age.
Hey, bro, because I've been doing this for so long, bro, like
Yes,
for a
sir.
minute now. So 2014, 15, so I remember I went to Red Pepper once and I gave them my email address. I didn't have an agent or an agency. And then only to find that, I was chilling with my sister. My sister was in the industry already.
Yeah.
So I didn't know who she was chilling with at the time, not knowing that I actually went to where she works to ask for a job, while I'm studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she tells me, no, man, we're having open cast auditions. I was like, what? I'm like, what's open cast auditions? What's happening?
Yeah.
So now that's where you start learning the jargon. You don't need an agency to go and audition. It's basically national auditions.
Yes.
I was like, when is this happening? They told me. I was like, cool, bet, I'm there. You get a form, my boy. You got to write everything, name, email, previous work experiences and whatever in media though. My boy, my form just had my name, number, email, and what do you call my age.
Yeah. How did you feel at that moment writing that?
You have
Because you
no
see
idea.
other people writing, I did this, I did this, I did
Boy,
this, I did
and they
this, I
make
did
you
this.
feel scared though.
Nah.
They make you feel scared. Angifuna ukukhuluma amanga bethu uyathuka because now uthi ubheka amafomu abo mfethu wonke umuntu uphethe ama previous work experiences.
Yes.
Mfethu
And
ziyakhala
big
boy.
shows.
Umuntu akutshela ukuthi previous guest presenter on MTV Base, previous guest presenter on UTV, you're like, damn.
They got experience.
Yeah, I'm not getting this thing. Yeah, no, it's not happening. But you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. And I don't know anyone. And funny enough, because most of them probably grew up here, so they know each other.
Yeah.
So the line was long, boy. Line was long.
That is so intimidating.
I
Till
think,
this
my
day.
boy.
When the line is long, you're like, yo.
There was about 1,000 and something people. They wanted 3. That's all they wanted. They wanted 3 people.
people.
So I go inside. I audition. I fumble. Obviously. There's cameras now. I've never been in front of a camera like that.
Yeah.
And this judge is just sitting there. By 4. I think there was 4 of them. And I recognize, I'm like, no, man, I know this lady. But I'm like, cool. And I don't know, it made me feel comfortable because I've seen her before,
Yes.
And I fumbled the first time and they're like, calm down, breathe. It's okay. Try again. I did it. Yeah, I was fine. But then when I left, I was like, obviously, I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
Go back to my res at UJ. Chilling. I think about 3-4 days later, they said you made it to the top 12. So they cut down from 1,000 and something to 12. Then after the 12, they picked the 3. Yeah. So get there, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I fumbled, but they still want me there. Damn. Okay, cool.
I think it's the look.
I know it's talent. Talent. talent and the look.
You know,
Yes, baby,
it's funny, in this industry, it's
X
look first.
factor.
Better X factor.
X Factor.
X factor.
Now, petty package.
You know the
And the
vibe.
plus being G, man,
you
I was
big?
I was eloquent, man. Like
better.
ngiyakhuluma ntona yami. Sikhuwa. Yonke
Yeah.
into, and I think my ability to because you see, when you're a TV presenter or a presenter in general, you're a personality.
Yes, sir.
That's what needs to shine. You're not, don't, everybody has this blueprint of trying to be able now.
Yeah.
Because she's the best.
Yeah.
You know, she's one of the best to ever do it, and they say. And everybody wants to present like her. That means now you're copying. You're not a
You're not being
personality.
authentic.
Yeah, you're not a
Yes,
personality.
yes.
So I think because my personality shined through it, and especially because I think I'm very multilingual. So I mixed a lot of languages into my auditions.
Yes.
So they were like, perfect. That means this person can relate to a lot of other people. You know, yeah. So yeah, that was my first gig. I was on Crazy. Yeah, Crazy was my first one. It was called Crazy World Live. And then after that, I went on to Shizness.
What?
Come on, baby.
I was waiting for that one.
Come on.
I was waiting for that one.
So I went to Shizness. After Shizness, I went to Frenzy. So I was doing 3 shows at the time. There's 4 shows on Crazy at the time. There was 4 shows on Crazy. It was Sisterhood, Crazy World Live, Shizness, and Frenzy.
Yes,
so I was doing 3 of the 4. Sisterhood, I couldn't do it because, I mean, it's in the name. But yeah, so the versatility.
I mean, it's 2022 now.
So
You never know. It can also be on Sisterhood.
It was the versatility I think I showed, because Frenzy is a geek show, bro. You need to be very
Geeked up.
You know what I mean? So
up to date with your anime, with
the
your video
gadgets,
games,
animes,
technology.
all of that, man. So you need to be up to date with that, and I already was, because that's what I love.
Yeah.
So that's why they also put me on the Shizness. I love hip hop. I love music. So
Yeah.
hip hop was at the top for me.
Top.
It's hip hop, and then Piano Way, and then house.
Yeah.
Actually, it's hip hop, deep house,
Yes.
then piano, and then everything else.
Piano's always at the bottom of my list.
Yeah,
I don't know why, because maybe I've just been hearing too much of it. Now I just feel
probably.
like this.
Yeah, I think probably that's the reason. Yeah, so
now
I was
we-
doing the 3 out of the 4 shows, which was a very big feat for me.
Yeah.
And I think it showed my versatility in presenting. I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
And then you got Jen. You know that big boy.
That one.
How did that happen? How did Jen happen?
So before Generations happened, I was after we were told Uguti Crazy is shutting down, right? Sharp. Crazy shuts down.
Why though? Do you know why?
Yeah, man, it was about numbers. You know, the times were moving into this. The YouTube and the podcasts, and so the numbers, people's attention spans were changing. You know, they don't want to sit and watch a show for too long. So, ARs count a lot in TV. So they were dwindling. They were really going down a lot. So they were like, basically at this point, we're losing money.
Basically, we're bleeding.
We're bleeding, and advertisers don't want to advertise on our slot because the numbers are not there now anymore.
Yes.
Because times are changing and everybody's going into digital. So they told us, started looking for other work during that time, but I couldn't find one. Eventually, I had to go back home.
Yeah.
Fine, go back to Mpumalanga, which was a very tough time for me. I won't lie. I went through a lot.
How did your mom feel at that time? Because it's not what she wanted for you, but it's what you wanted for yourself.
Yeah.
And now going back home because there's no more work in the industry. How did she react to that towards you?
Well, I mean, to be quite honest, my mom is very supportive.
Yeah.
She's very supportive. As much as she has her own dreams about where she wants me to be, she knows I'm always going to follow my own path, though. It's still my life. Cool. The reason I had to stop going to school was because she couldn't pay for me anymore.
Yeah.
And my younger sister, or cousin, but sister, Kafan. So
We are black.
We are black.
We are no
face.
cousins.
My younger sister, Nkulenai, was going to varsity the following year. And she couldn't pay for both of us.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, at least I've got a job. It's fine. Let her go. I'll focus on this thing.
Yes.
I'll leave school for a year until she's finished, and then go back.
Yeah.
Sharp. So now I had to focus on media fully. I was like, this is going to be my bread and butter. I need to make money now.
Yes, sir.
If she can't pay for me, then maybe I can try to pay for myself. So that's why I started, trying to show my versatility in the workplace and getting 3 jobs on the same show. Doing 3 shows on the same, 3 shows on the same platform. And sharp, fade. Fast forward to when I couldn't go to school anymore. Sharp. Couldn't go to school. Went back home. When I went back home, she was like, "It's okay. I got you. It's fine. For now. You're still a man, though.
Yeah.
You gotta get out there with your gereza.
Standard.
Sharp. I think I was very lucky that it only lasted for about 2 months.
That is like the best.
Yeah. Some people go
2
years.
years.
Some people go years
You
without
A gig.
a gig. And it's very tough, and it weighs heavy on your heart and your mindset.
And your mental
Because
state,
so now you start doubting yourself. Or this is not where I'm supposed to be. So what is my purpose then?
Yeah.
That's when depression starts kicking in. Because so end of manje. Expect
Manje at that time.
then you're just like, okay, this is tough. So kumele ucela old lady manje 50 rand inyana ye-airtime ye-data. Boy.
To be honest,
Boy.
I hate going through that.
Yeah.
It's like once you establish
yeah.
that level,
Ungavuli.
mvalele.
Kia lapho. So anyway, so I lasted 2 months, and then I got on a show called Isipo.
Yeah.
Isipo was an acting gig.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was an acting gig, and it was my first acting gig, well, TV acting gig, and I was a lead. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I thought they were gonna make me like a young extra or something. So it was a lead, and then that was my first one. So that's before Jen.
Yeah.
And then that one finished as well. It finished. It only lasted about 8 months. It was supposed to be ongoing, but well, some producers. Anyway. So it lasted for a short while, about 8 months, and I thought that was my big break, and I was gonna, elevate more, but it didn't work, and I had to go back home again, right? Because they hit us. We didn't know.
It was just surprise. Boom.
Boy, on the day.
On the day.
What do you mean, my boy? It's like this. It's like you go on production break.
Yeah.
No? December. You go back in Jan.
Yeah.
Your line's down, my boy. You're ready. You got your scripts, everything.
Yeah.
You get to set. The day before you get to set, the day before we open, basically, again, for production, right? The day before we get a text saying, there's going to be a big meeting in the morning. Can everyone come? Whether or not you're on call. That's where the red flag was. I was like,
even people that are not on the call sheet are being called to come to set. You're lying.
You're like,
everything is ready.
Yeah, maybe they're telling us or something.
They're taking you on vacation.
Because you're trying not to be pessimistic.
Yeah.
Sharp fit is figures panini in pijama. Everybody must figures panini ganje. But you look at guys, so each channel is not renewing the contract. Like, you're lying. There's no way you knew this yesterday. You knew this
months. It had to be months because there has to be a point where they're telling you money is shutting down. You guys are not getting this. You guys are not getting this. But they tell you on the day.
So now Hispanic mailing is tolerable because Nyazo for this year. You think you're sorted again.
Yeah.
Because I need to know that's how we work. You don't get a contract for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Every contract is renewed per year. You're freelancers. So now you're just stuck there thinking to yourself, Iban. So manje what? Month end, imali ayingeni is what you're saying.
Basically.
So you're renting ipatala kanja. Then they say, no, we're gonna pay you guys, let's say 2 months. Then after that,
you're on your own.
Yeah.
Yo.
We're done. We're done after that. So yeah, I tried. I called my agent. I'm like, you know the deal now. So I'm totally Spanish. Yeah. Fine. Go knock on doors, man. I need auditions, man. I need to get casted. I need auditions.
Yeah.
Sharp. Didn't work out. Mali apel. Back home again.
So 50 rand for a time.
But this time it was worse because what that channel did for me was, I think I was on about 80 billboards.
80.
80. Nationwide.
Billboards.
Nationwide.
All over the country.
Go to Soweto, I'm right there.
Yeah.
With my hands, because I was a pastor's kid.
I think I saw this billboard.
Yeah, so and then there was one at home, literally by Ikaya. Right there, bro. It's so massive. It's rank. It's massive. So now, because it's not the same as when I was on Crazy. Now my face is really recognizable because when you go into acting, you go prime time. That's Yakupuga. The level of fame or popularity is not the same.
Yes.
So when I went back home, uthola amajita athi yeah ntwana bevele sazi ukuthi uzobuya yangithola.
Now that is also going to work on your mental.
Trust me,
That works on your mental.
I didn't go outside for a good 2 months.
Wait, did your friends say this?
People I grew
Or
up with.
just people you know?
Estratin. Yeah.
Those are
Estratin
people
in
that,
class.
if people mention things like that to you,
Yeah.
they always had it in it for you that you're going to lose.
But now they don't show it when you're doing well.
Exactly.
They wait for the
They
moment that
wait
you're
for
not
your
okay.
downfall. Then they wanna tell you your
But
things.
antwana besazohlala nathi la esikopeni kanti wena bocabanga.
And now look
And
at
then
you
now
now.
it's a joke, you know. And then I think after that, I just didn't chill. I never stepped foot outside, man. I was very depressed. I won't lie to you. Yeah, but if I didn't kill myself at that time,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever will, man. I went through a lot during that period, man. I thought it was dark.
Yeah.
It was really dark. It was really dark for me. It was a dark time for me. I almost did. I won't lie to you. I almost did. I was thinking about it.
You were very close now.
I was thinking about it, my boy.
Strength to you for not.
Yeah, I was
for
thinking
not,
about
for not
it.
going through.
Because I
with
thought
it, man.
it's done now, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Because look at you now, man.
That's when generations happen.
Ah.
Now that's when generations happen. I think generations was the light to my darkness. It just pulled me out. And I
The
remember...
ultralight beam.
Yeah.
Floating. Oh, bangisindisile namhlanje.
The way the light is shining.
You know?
And I got the call from my agent. I think it was about 9 ebusuku or 10 ebusuku. Angitshela ukuthi ekuse. Nayi yotishi. Zwakala. Ngithi nini? Ngithi is for what? With generations ngithi say less. Inini.
Yeah.
What tomorrow morning I was like, what? I don't have money, bro.
I mean,
Like,
Mpumalanga, bro.
I mean, Mpumalanga,
You know,
bro.
bro.
Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
How am I getting there, dog? I'm like, say less. You know what? Say less. I'm there. Cool.
Yeah.
Put me in, slot me in. Tell them to slot me in. Cool. Go to my mom's. I tell her, I'm like, say lady, hi man. Says yakhala ke manje ke.
Gembele.
Mele ngikhuphuke. Ngibuyele endonga ziyaduma.
You know the vibes.
Yeah. Wanted to get here and she didn't have money also, you know. And she was like, hey man, I can give you to go. Coming back, I don't know. Angazobuya kanjani uzacela abangani bakho ngale mhlambe amalalo for a while until ngihola mina or ubacela bakuboleka imali. When I get paid, I'll pay them. Sharp, anka 350, shaya imoto mpijama, ngize Jaws. Audition. Sharp. And then I go to Sixes in Malvo afterwards, right? Because I haven't been there in a long time, right?
Trap. The trap. But shout out to Sixes Cocktails, man. You guys know what you were doing.
Yes, sir.
You guys know what you were doing.
Yes, sir.
Every student from Johannesburg knows Sixes. If
Not
you
just
don't,
students, man. Everybody. It's like
Everybody.
it's a creative hub, man.
Yeah.
I think it's
I met
creative.
a lot of celebs there.
Yeah, so I get
I
there.
met myself there.
Once I get there, sharp. I'm like, I haven't had this cocktail in a minute. Let me get the legendary Long Island, cause it's a special. Yazi S2 izofika. Hayi yokuqala mpijama nakuthi S2 ngithi. Okay, isikhathi sobuyela eMpumalanga manje. Sharp fedi. Mangivaya kanje. Before I leave on my second cocktail, right? This is how it happened, bro. On my second cocktail I get a call. I actually get a call, but I didn't save the number.
Yeah.
Because bengithi ikwelede. Angithi angikholanga ngamali. Mhlawumbe bafuna imali zami ngithi hayi. Vele icime ifoni ibheke ngithi hayi. Then I get it immediately from my end. Ngithola text from Mandisa.
Yeah.
She-
Wallace?
Oh yes. Come on.
Here we go.
Yeah. And
Mandy! Shout out to you.
Mandingo. So I get Kunja from her a text immediately with, hey, are you free to talk? I was like, yeah, sorry, was that you calling? She was like, yeah. Anyway, I'll make this quick. You got the job. Got the job on the day.
Oof. That's a testament to your talent, my G.
On the day. They didn't even wait.
They didn't consider. They're like,
Nah, they were like, no, this is
now
the
we're in
one.
a Buddha.
This is the one we want. And I thought, because you know, we usually wait at least a week maximum before you get an answer.
I waited 3 weeks.
Really? Damn, that's long, bruh.
I kid you not, it was actually my second edition. So I waited months.
Damn. Damn, bro. But yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm here then. I'm like, when do I start? They tell me. So now, I had to start shifting my life around again. So yeah, that's how this happened.
You know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
And I remember, I remember because now the show is called What Do You Bring to the Table?
Yeah.
I asked Z, what is Karabo bringing to the table? And what did you say?
From the table.
Yes. I'm like, okay.
Hey.
Okay.
What do I bring to the table? How do you ask the table?
What does he bring to the
Well,
table?
I'm here already.
So what I asked myself yesterday, I was chilling. I was like, okay, when gents say this
Yeah.
entire concept, I am the table. When in your capacity as a man, what do you mean?
I mean, every woman's dream. I
get
I'm joking, man. But
It's
like,
the pretty boy things, guys.
I mean,
pretty boy things.
I mean, by that I mean, when I'm saying which I am the table, I mean that, you know, I'm someone who's very resilient, you know.
Yes.
I really do, I bounce back, bro.
Yeah.
Which is something that a lot of people can't say about themselves, I think. I always look for my wins in the smallest things, and that makes a
Yes.
lot of difference.
Yes.
My wins, it can be something as small as fixing my bumper, you know, and I'm like, thank God I have the capacity to fix this.
Yes.
If I wasn't working hard, I wouldn't be able to fix
do
this.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, when I say I am the table, I'm talking as well. I believe in myself a lot. You know, I really do believe in myself. I believe I love responsibility and I love putting pressure on myself.
Yes.
Because when I put pressure on myself, it pushes me to do better.
And you become a better man at
Precisely,
the end.
at the end of the day,
Exactly.
you know.
Nimamele, guys.
Indoda kumele izimele, and
Yeah.
that's what I've always believed in. It's how I grew up. So if I was uzimela before,
Yeah.
aye,
Univile kepa indoda must.
indoda
Izimele.
must and indoda will.
You know.
Dango.
But you know, I was thinking
Yeah.
today the biggest idea of what do you bring to the table.
Yep.
And what I'm bringing to the table today is privilege. Right? But I'm looking at it from two aspects.
Yeah.
First, pretty privilege and black privilege. But let's start off.
Yeah.
Firstly, what does privilege mean, right? So I found it's defined as a special right. Hey, what do geniuses write? I write like a doctor, man.
Let me see. Let me see.
Tough, I write like a doctor, my G.
Yeah, you gotta share the handwriting, bro.
Because I'm a genius. That's what they say.
Yeah,
But yeah, no.
true.
It is defined as a special right or immunity granted available to only a particular group or person.
Yeah.
Right? So what I found out about pretty
Basically, white people.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
No. But now we
No. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. We say privilege, nah? We say privilege, but now we're not talking white privilege. We're talking privilege in our sense.
man. Messing with you.
I know you are. But let's take it to pretty privilege, right? It's a concept that actually exists.
Of course it does.
It's even studied. It's studied as palchronomics,
Oh,
right?
wow.
So I read this off an article titled "The Ugly Truth About Pretty Privilege" by Tiffany Markman.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a passage that kind of stood out for me within its definition.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, it's palchronomics, and it says that if someone is easy on the eyes, palchronomics it's when someone is easy on the eyes, the enjoyment that we derive from looking at them, it colors our perception of their attributes.
Yeah, she worded
Think
it well.
about that.
No, she worded it well. But
Think about that.
my issue with that is, hey man, get this nigga a towel.
Woo!
He is dying
I
over
am.
here, man.
You know?
Let this nigga wipe. It's hard as hell. That's because you came out here trying to be swagged up in a goddamn sweater, bro.
We suffer for beauty, and this was a gift.
Yeah, boy, you die for the drip.
I die for the drip and I die for the gift. Amen. You know the vibes? Hey, you got some, legendary
Yeah,
songs on you
amen,
right now.
amen.
But you know,
But yeah, what you're talking about, bro.
when I of course, we all know this. This is
Yeah.
a very gorgeous looking man, right?
Walk away.
Tipper says that.
Trust
Tipper
me.
says that all the time. I'd say, walk away, walk away.
Shut up, my
walk
guy.
away.
Shut up, my
But
guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
have you ever experienced pretty privilege in your own capacity?
I don't know, man. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Have I? Probably, I probably have, but I think the issue with me is it's okay you go to any pretty privilege or whatever you can and get whatever job you can.
Yeah.
But at least just have some semblance of talent or work hard, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be very obvious. Ogoti, you get me though, right?
what
gonna
you
be
are saying is literally
very
what I just
obvious.
saw on social media.
It's gonna be very,
Very
obvious
obvious.
that you just got it because you're just pretty, and you got followers or stuff like that. Yang thola picture.
And it mostly applies to females.
Mfana izobonakala, and you cannot hide it. It's understandable if mfana ne uyayithola that day ne.
Yeah.
And mawqala, yeah, sharp fade uyithole because pretty privilege. Cool. And then over the course of the time, and you take it seriously, the improvement will show.
Yes.
It's okay now, sakubona, you're taking it seriously. At least
Yeah.
you're working hard. That I can respect.
Yeah.
I can't respect somebody else who figure emsebenzini mfethu angana next. Awenzi next, like
At all.
Like let's say it's been 3 months down the line. So logo, you're still the same. Sorry, man.
There's no progress.
Yeah, we are stelela.
There's nothing.
Yeah, you're
Do you-
disrespecting the people who have done this all their lives and they dedicate everything to this craft.
Do you think that's what's happening today with the influencers, the influencer influx into what we are doing?
I mean, bro, I am an advocate for black people winning. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Influencer gibela wena TV nangabe uyakhona mhlawumbe uyangena ku generations ungena kwenye show whatever khuphuka lapho.
Yeah.
Khuphuka, because manje ngithi it's that time of numbers.
Yes.
It's digital, like I said. That's
business.
why it's digital. It's business. If it makes money, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Easy.
If you don't make rands, if you don't make dollars,
Walk away.
it don't make
So
sense.
with this influencer thing for me is that I really would love to see them get on these platforms and actually try to do well in it. Try. Don't show me that you just got it because you have
You're an
followers.
influencer.
Don't. I need to see you work. I love that you're getting money. Beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
But don't disrespect the people who have been doing this all their lives. You get there, you don't know your lines.
I hate that.
What is this?
I hate that when people don't know their lines.
It's very frustrating. So now ucabanga mfethu, you're acting with somebody and they say to you, aniyazi njani?
How?
Mina ngiyayazi. But they won't say ukuthi akayazi. They'd rather say, okay guys, let's stand down, let's go to the next scene. Go and learn your lines.
Yeah.
And then now because already go and learn your lines ukhuluma nobani because mina ngila.
Exactly.
I have arrived. I know my shit. Excuse my French. But yeah, I know my shit, you know? And now you're going to tell me to stand down because somebody else doesn't know what they're doing.
That's wasting time and money.
That's wasting time and money. I should have been gone by now, but now I need to wait a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's why this influencer thing for me it's also very tricky because some of them are really talented though.
Yeah.
For example, Moshe. Love him.
Oh.
He's amazing.
Oh.
He is amazing.
Yes.
He's amazing. Even that other guy, the funny guy, man, on the TikToks, but he does activations and MCing. Amazing, dog.
Yeah.
That means
William KRM, that guy?
no, not William. I've never seen William do MCing, but he's very funny. I'm talking about the other one, man, with the braces, yellow bone, Wumzoon.
Yellow bone braces.
What's his name? Damn, I forgot. But every event I've seen him at,
Yeah.
he's really good with it.
Yeah.
He captures an audience. That means lento le ayenzayo star unayo. It's just that
Yes.
social media gave him the
a
platform.
platform.
Not these people who just post their asses or abs and whatever, and then they get to the numbers that they need and whatever, and then they get these big gigs because now there's a need for them on television. People people want to see you.
Because it drives up numbers.
Of course, people want to see you. It's gonna drive up our numbers. This is business. But then you get there, but you have nothing
To offer.
to offer.
Yeah.
All you offer is your face. You need to speak. Otherwise, you can be a mannequin and just stand there.
You know, and it brings back to that point where people like saying, yeah, guys, I can also just go on the screen and say a few lines and I'm done.
Abazi mbinjam. Hey, abazi what it's like to get into character. Hey, lento liavetu, you end up dreaming.
Bro,
like the
have you
character.
ever yes.
I've dreamt as a
you be
doctor.
sleeping and you just, in your dream, you're reciting a monologue to this
No
person.
way.
And you're just like,
I remember dreaming I was administering an injection into someone. I was like, what is this?
yeah.
So this is where the debriefing now part of it comes.
Yeah.
You know, where sometimes playing hard characters, like let's say you're a psychopath or you're schizophrenic. That's your character. You end up in your real life behaving that way.
Yes.
Outside of set, I mean, look at perfect example, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. That's method acting.
Method acting.
That's method acting.
He couldn't come out of it. He was being the Joker at a restaurant.
See, that's how invested he was. With that said, there is a bit of a detriment to it.
Yeah,
You
of
know, for your
course, bro.
mental.
It is, bro. Because if you're an actor, in fact, you're an emotional being. You're empathetic. You know.
Yes.
You. That's why. I think this is why RIP to a lot of them, man, who have killed themselves because they were so invested in what they do that they can't talk to anyone. Well, most black people, especially in SA, we don't believe in therapy.
Yes.
We really don't believe in therapy.
Yes.
We don't believe in. You think you have debriefed or you have exited a character.
Yes.
You're like, I know,
Grand.
sing sharp man, grand. But your daily life and the people who know you before you became that character can see that,
You're not the same.
Nah, you're not the
after
same.
playing that psychopath.
And this is why I believe, which I think, and this is a message to every production company, I think. Please try and just institute having a psychology or a therapist center, just for actors, just to come and talk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because we go through the most.
I won't lie, man. We really do, man. And we don't show it. We don't show it.
Because we actors.
We actors.
Bingo.
Tako.
Bingo.
Jalo pijam.
Otherwise, dango. Oh man, this was beautiful. It was lovely having you.
Loved it, man. This was nice.
Lee.
This was nice.
You know?
Don't do that.
No. We
Don't
must
do that,
see
man.
this pretty privileged shandis that is influxing into our industry. We need to shut that down. And we're not saying don't be pretty now. Be pretty, but be talented.
Work hard.
Work hard so that you can grow.
Actually, you know they say hard work beats talent.
It does. It does.
Hello.
I don't work hard. I work smart.
Well, let me walk away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was another episode of What Do You Bring to the Table? My name is Tubbs Mateli Tabis, and today we had a special guest, Karabo Maseko.
Dale, lo Karabo kida Maseko chingana dale. Picham?
Yes, sir.
Oh, can I do a link, bro?
He wants to do a link. Give him a link.
Bro, can I do a link?
Give him a link.
Can I do a link, bro?
You got 1 minute.
1 minute left. Yeah. What are we? Is it a closing link?
It's a closing link. Give it to
Hold
us.
on.
What do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
cool. All right, let me try it out. It's been a minute. Yeah, I know. Wait, hold on. Let me think of a line. Well, and that's the end of today's show, beautiful people. This was What Do You Bring to the Table? My name is Karabo Maseko. This was your guest. And obviously the host was right there. But obviously now, my team is scheme. Can I say co-hosting?
Co-hosting?
Yeah.
Anytime. Dad.
Yeah?
Anytime.
So, part 2 coming through.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
You cannot find replacement types of statements I be making. Khuzuga monthly, daily.